Now he's going to be sitting down, so that means his feet are going to be showing. So we're going to press the top, give him a little something to sit on, and for the foot end, we can press it down with my finger there, and we can pinch that and turn it into a, oops, I did it the opposite way, little bunny foot shape. That was the other one. I'm going to flatten it a little bit here, tap that down. There we go. You can also give him little bunny toes. All right. Now, here's the trick. You want a sitting bunny. Now, obviously, you're going to take more time when you don't have clay this soft. If your clay does get too soft when you're working, just pop it in the refrigerator for a few minutes so it firms up again. When you're working with it a lot, when you're modeling like this, it can certainly get too soft, so just pop it in the fridge. So I like to set his legs how I want them. Angle like that, and then set the bunny right on there, the body on. You can pick it up and smooth those pieces in there. Now you're adding to the back, so you want to rework that too. All right, almost done. Now, at this point, we need to do a little muzzle and the ears. We'll just take a little bit of the muzzle, and I'm going to break that into 2 pieces. And roll it into 2 balls. Squish them just a little bit flat, like that. And I'm going to push them together. And I'm going to give them some teeth. I'm going to attach it all together. Give a tiny little ball. Flatten it a little bit. And we can use our carrot needle tool, how appropriate, to put teeth in there. Attach that. And I'll grab a little pink. Tiny little ball again. Flatten it with your fingers. This little pinch in there is a very, very handy little tool in your own fingers. It gives you a nice point. And then I'm going to press on this side to give it a triangular look. Attach that. And now we have this whole little face unit that we can just put in place. All right, for his eyes, you want the eyes to match pretty well, so I flattened a little piece, and I'm going to cut 2 pieces so that when I roll them, it's the same amount of clay, so they should be the same size eye. You can put a little hole where they go, so that gives somewhere to sit. It's not the most even eye, but you get it. You can do a little eyebrow personality. All right, now the ears. I'm going to leave a little bit off. Why? Because, don't forget the tail. The rest of it I'm going to roll into a ball. Divide it in half, so we have even ears. Re-roll those into a ball. We can taper the log. We're pressing more on one end than the other. And then flatten that. Do it for both. Show you again. And roll it in a ball. Taper one end. Press it flat. There we go. Now, I'm just going to press them on. That. Now, even in the best of conditions, meaning a nice cool work area with no hot lights on you, there's a really good chance that these ears are going to flop. So I will tell you in a minute how to do that, but you can position them however you want. You can make them turn over on purpose or whatever. So the little details now. You can just roll tiny little pieces of colored clay to use for the pads on his feet and put those on. I didn't do it on the hands because he's going to be holding a carrot, but you certainly can put it on the hands and feet like that. For the ear here, give him a little bit of pink by taking just a little bit of pigment ink. You don't want to use a dye-based ink pad, but you take a little pigment, and I just rubbed a toothpick in it and colored it that way. You can use chalk. There's, like chalks out there in the scrapbooking aisle and stamping aisle. And put a little pink on there. All right, and the last feature we have to do is tail. Roll a little ball. And I'm going to make like a little flower almost. I put a hole in the middle. I'm going to make it look puffy somehow. And put that in the end. There. Could do a white tail if you wanted to. All right, there's Mr. Bunny. There's his carrot really quickly. Roll the ball of clay. Again, I'm holding my hands like this, where these two ends are meeting, so that'll taper one end. And I've got some little lines on there. Just roll a little tool on that randomly. I'm going to make the top, the green part, like I made his tail. Roll the ball. Roll, put a hole in the middle. And the ferny part. I'm going to pinch that into a little point. I'm going to put a hole in here and insert that point right in so it won't go popping off. And give him a little carrot to hold. And there you go. Here's our little bunny.